In this story, we learn about a community where most people are very good people. Let's read to learn what makes these people good. Words by Michael Liena, pictures by Jennifer E. Morris. Most people love to smile. Most people love to laugh. Most people love to see other people smile and laugh too. Most people are good people. Now, I noticed that the grandpa loves to see his grandson smile. I wonder if that makes him good. I could see the grandpa's having a good time, so is grandma feeding the dog, and look at the grandson being silly with the banana. Most people want to help when they see someone crying. Most people want to help when they see someone who is in trouble. Can you find the person who is crying? Take a good look. Can you also spot someone helping a person in trouble? I think I see more than one instance where someone's helping another person. I notice a lot of people helping each other and can see how most people are good people. Most people want to make other people, even strangers, feel good. Most people are very good people. After you, ma'am. I wonder what strangers means. Let's look at the illustration to help us understand the text more. It says most people want to make other people, even strangers, feel good. The gentleman is saying, after you, ma'am, and letting her go first. I can see that they are not family because we don't typically call our grandmothers ma'am. So strangers must mean people we don't know, who aren't family. Therefore, most people, even people we don't know, are good people. Some people do bad things. They yell bad words. They lie and steal. They bully and hurt and destroy. But most people don't do those things. If you could line up all the people who want to be good and all the people who want to be bad, the good line would stretch from here to the tallest mountain. All the people in the bad line could crowd together in a dark and gloomy room. I wonder what the word gloomy means. We know that the people in the illustration who are lined up are supposed to be all the good people. Do you think this is really happening? People lined up all the way to the mountaintop? I think this is just a creative way to show that there are a lot of good people. Now, in the text, the people who are in the bad line are in a dark and gloomy room. Can anyone find this room that is dark and gloomy? Did you find it? Did you point to the room right here on the bottom right? Look how dark it is. It looks a little scary and sad in there. So gloomy must be when it's sad. Kind of like when it's dark outside during the day. It sometimes makes me sad. People who do bad things can change. There is a seed of goodness inside them waiting to sprout. I'm sorry. Has that ever happened to you? It sure has happened to me. Most people love the sunshine. Most people love the earth. Most people love watching things grow. Wow, look at that community garden and that poster that says Celebrate Earth Day. I would love to live in this neighborhood. Looks like there's a lot of good people. A person who is frowning and mad or sad or mean is like a sour grape in a bunch of sweet grapes. Aw, look at the student on the left. I wonder what frowning means. I noticed the word is in the same sentence as mad and sad. So frowning must have something to do with feeling this way. Look at the illustration. Does she look mad and sad? Yeah, I think frowning must be when you show that you're mad or sad. Her eyebrows go down and her mouth is closed tight. This person does not look too happy. In fact, I wonder if even mad or sad people can be good people. Let's keep reading. That person would almost always rather be happy, smiling, and laughing. Everyone looks nicer when they smile and laugh. So even if you're mad or sad and frowning, this doesn't mean you belong on the bad line because most people would rather smile and be happy. They both look like good people. Want to learn a cool phrase real quick? If you see someone who is frowning, say, turn that frown upside down, because an upside down frown is actually a smile. When you see something bad happening, you may soon see someone trying to help. The helper might be you. Someone is always there being good, because being good is what most people do. So if you see there's a fire truck. We know that firemen and women do a lot of good things. They're good people. And you see here, there's someone shopping. Ooh, what do you notice? What did the little boy discover? Some money, right? If he's a good person, I wonder what he will do. Most people like to run and dance and play, or share stories with someone they know, or snuggle with someone they love. Most people like a kind word. Most people like thinking good thoughts about others. I really want you to look at all the illustrations and make sure that they match the text. So if you see here, most people like thinking good thoughts about others. If you notice, this person was actually buying pie. And remember, if we go back to the pie line, we see he has number 2 here. That means he's buying 2 pies. And now we see it's because he wanted to give the pie to someone else. He's a good person. Most people smile when they see a baby. Most people glow when they hear or say, I love you. I wonder what glow means in this case. It must mean they're super, super happy and have a really big smile. Because look at Grandma. Most people in the world know that most people are very good. Oh, I love illustrations like this where you can look through the window and see what everyone is doing. And you could see most people in this neighborhood are good people. The end. What's great about this book is they give you some information about the author and the illustrator. Remember, I briefly mentioned these 2 names in the beginning of the story, but let's check this out. Michael Liana was a teacher in elementary schools for more than 30 years and is the author of an instruction manual for teachers, We Think with Ink. His children's fiction has been published in Highlights for Children, Ladybug, and other magazines. And he has written 2 other children's books. A resident of Wisconsin, he is a father and proud grandfather. So I wonder if maybe that grandfather scene, maybe it's kind of about him. Jennifer E. Morris is the author and illustrator of the best-selling books May I Please Have a Cookie and Please Write Back, and the illustrator of Lemonade Hurricane and other award-winning children's books. She is the recipient of the Don Freeman Memorial Grant awarded by the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators. Jennifer lives in rural Massachusetts with her husband and 2 children. That means she doesn't live in the city. She lives more in the countryside. So authors note, love this. Young children hear adults talking. They see things on TV and they're sometimes left thinking that the world is a place full of dangers and bad feelings. As a father, grandfather, and longtime elementary school teacher, it pains me to witness children being overly fearful of the world, of the people in the world. Yes, children need to be careful of strangers. Remember that word? It means someone that's not family. But they also need to know that most people are good, kind, and helpful. One of the great delights in life is reinforcing that knowledge through our daily interactions with others. What a wonderful message. And remember this scene? This is the scene where the student on the right was frowning, right? And if you can see, her friend brought flowers to turn her frown upside down.